Hello. Sorry. So, we got the invoice for the small business Saturday.
Cats underneath my chair. Get off.
You know the fancy skulls that I found? That's all that's going to be painted.
Okay.
I'll bring the stuff with me though to work on the other ones.
Question is, where the heck did my head wrap go? I swear I'm here, folks. We're just a little discombobulated. Hello, Alf. Is everything all right, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's not your chair, kid. Oh. Surprised I got the dishes even remotely done. Today is push-up day. I got the floor cleaned all the way over into the front living room. So hopefully we can move our dip bar in there like we used to. But first, one second. Like silver or white? Sorry, honey. All right. What's happening? What's happening is my wife is working on painting some resin skulls. We are trying to use. Oh, get down. We're trying to get going on these because we are really running out of time. Like super duper running out of time. We got to keep drinking water throughout this whole process so we don't wind up not being able to do all of our dips like what happened last time. So, whew, and away we go. Oh. Oliver, go! Come on, man, we've done this so many times. No! Why are you doing this now? You wait until I'm done. Are you wondering what that smell is? It's the hair that got caught in the vacuum. Actually, almost caught on fire. You dumb dogs. It's not how any of this has worked for months. You don't come up and harass me while I'm working out. We had them trained. I don't know what's gotten into them. All right. Kids, come on. Go on. That's all you're getting. You guys came and harassed me way too soon. Go. Today, the 21st. Hold on.
No, it's the 19th.
All right, nice.
All subjects are turned over to the St. California unit, and they're going to be processed in the District Court of the United States Virgin Islands.
Wolf, stop.
He's hungry. Or at least he wants food. Just because he wants food doesn't mean he is hungry. Can she make a pot leaf? Probably. Given the right mold. Dumb fucking dog.
You know what, hon? I should get one gold too.
Good idea.
29 bricks of cocaine, 85 kilos.
All right. So today has gone a little bit sideways. Are you painting these ones as well?
No, they need removed.
Oh. All right. That will happen, honey. Just not exactly right now. Fucking chaotic. Damn, my husky is half the size. You don't want to have a husky. You got like a pomsky. You need to go and suss out who decided to go and crossbreed a husky with a Pomeranian. Cause that's the shit you got if your freaking husky's that size. All right. Quit fighting me. Are you sure? Because Wolf, he's half husky. Well, actually, he's 2/3 husky, 1/3 German Shepherd. And his mama, who was full husky, I believe, right, was about his size. So you got yourself the runt of the litter. So these right here are feeder roaches. They're one of the most sought after roaches out on the market, known as dubious. Hims is a small boy though. There we go. We feed them fish flakes, however, they do love themselves some fruit. Whew. When it comes to you guys, every time I come on the live, you're flipping yourself over onto your back. This is a female. You can tell because she has no wings. She's got patterning on the back that is very apparent. And she's thick. Oh no, Alf. No. Bad Alf. Daddy Alf. Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody other than his kids should be calling him daddy. All right. Just move. Just move. Whew. Move. All right. Next up, we have the orange head roaches. We have been culling the population. Hold on, there's still some flakes up in here. We will take these critters. These are the orange heads that we are slowly culling off. We'll expose the inside of the cage. Yeah, I need a joint fudge. Wait, what is happening? That's what happens when you take too much of a good thing. All right. Christian Herrera. Well, hello, Christian. How's it going? Yeah, don't. Did you say underage drinking? Yeah, dude, don't drink. Let me tell you, it seems like it's all fun and games now, but in reality, you do so much better for yourself in the long run, especially at such a young age. If you let your brain develop a little bit better, take it from somebody who knows. Give yourself time. Grow up physically before you do that to yourself mentally. All right. Now we just... What?
It seems to be extenuating all of it.
I'm sorry, how do you fix that? Yeah, I waited until I was 18 to start drinking.
You?
Yeah?
21.
Yeah, my wife was a goody two shoes. She waited till she was 21. There we go. Now we have killed off about half of this population here. Didn't Preston come through? I'm doing of age dabs.
Are you on all messages?
Yeah. It's just I just clicked on all messages.
Because he has something else.
How long have Mr. and Mrs. Critter been together? Is that what you're talking about, honey? Like as a couple? I think we're what, 2 years into the marriage, so am I wrong here? What? We're 4 years into this marriage?
We got married in 21.
Holy shit! scared. Oh no! Oh fuck!
Is this a good or a bad thing with your foot?
I'm missing about a year. Shut up. Shut up, bitch. Talking to the dog, by the way, because he's yelling at me. Doesn't matter if it's 7.3% alcohol. I still fuck. The first time my ex got her younger brother drunk on wine, that was funny. He goes, "Am I gonna die?" The kid was like, he was old. I regret the sliders. I was on the toilet for so long. It's been 53 years. All right, let's try. We're going to try something different with the. Might have done this before. Nope. Halt. Now. Oop. There happens to be a door frame then. Alright, here we go. There's no whining in this household, unless I'm doing it.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Always hot. Wolf, go away. All right. Now, last time we were able to do at least 11 of these. So bear with me. Hopefully we can at least do 11 and then proceed to do more after I chug another half a gallon of water. Because we're going to be hydrated tonight. We getting them all done.
Here on the custom side, we focus heavily on the merchandise, the quality, and just making sure that, you know, everyone's doing the right thing as far as the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, merchandise abroad, outside the U.S., and they bring it back into the U.S., if they're resident, they're supposed to pay something that's called duty, and that's basically taxes instead of the other country that you purchase. 11. Hello, sir. Passport.
Whoa. Oh, fuck yeah.
Any high-end merchandise?
Whoo.
Is there a shop on Paris, sir? Yes, I know. One little ceramic can for the box. Okay. Take a boil. Take care of that. You doing shopping? I did. Yeah? Did you declare anything? I didn't declare anything. There was no declare. We have to abide by the rules. And a lot of people try to avoid it. So how much did you spend out there? $3,000. You guys are exempt $800. $2,000 over the amount. But you know, we're out there to, you know, get them. If you're walking around with another account, why? Because you gotta pay duty. We have a person of interest coming in today. We have intel that they have purchased very high merchandise in Paris. Next one.
Here we go.
We're gonna see if they're gonna tell us the truth in the blind items, and if they don't, they might run into a penalty.
Beer cheese is amazing.
As long as it's made right.
All right. Well, then get out of the way. God, this is why you drive me nuts, Cat. So whew. And that is the dream catcher that so many people were just up in arms about yesterday. It made Alf famous for a minute. I still need to contact you, Preston, about those roaches. Because we're gonna get rid of the current colony of orange heads and raise something that's a little bit easier to take care of. All right, so this right here is our green bottle blue female. She is living La Vida Loca. She got the bigger booty now. I think we just misted her cage yesterday. So we're gonna hold off on that. You little shit. She put a film of webbing over her water. Well, I'm not gonna have that. Give me a few weeks. Dude, that is awesome. We're not in a big hurry because we are getting rid of one colony that is not tropical. Do not get orangehead roaches if you want tropical. Freaking orangehead roaches are capable of reproducing in temperatures of 54 degrees. That is moderate. That is not tropical. Ladies just like, oh yeah, I keep them over by my water heater. They need to have it warm to survive. Liar! They may be by your water heater, but I know you never used it. No, we don't need widow babies. No. We've had widows in the past, but we're just going to try for larger stuff. Yeah, this is true. Hey, you. I have no idea what you're saying, and I do not have time to go and get my Google Translate out. Yeah, that's how today is going to be. No, Alf, if you do it, you're going to be going and getting on lockdown. You will get a temp ban. You gotta hold back. You better hold back, because I swear to God. Well, then tell them you just don't want to drink. Boom, problem solved. Alcohol doesn't make somebody cool. That's what kids seem to think, is that providing alcohol makes you cool in the eyes of others. Depends entirely on who you're with. So just be like, I don't need the alcohol. Let's just go play some Nintendo 64 or whatever you kids do. Age yourself much? It's still... Shut up. It is still a relevant gaming system. Shush. Don't do it. Yeah, lucky you. I can't play Onward like I want to because Mark Zuckerberg's control system sucks dick. He's not a kid? Okay, Noah, that's kind of a red flag. Adults should not be giving you any kind of alcohol. I don't care if they're autistic or not. Red flag. Like, what? Alf? If you say it, it's going to be a 10-minute. So you better really think about this. Yeah, these pieces of shit. What?
Give me a chance, I'll come here.
Sure. Ow. What? You're gonna need, once it dries, hit it again where the bubbles are at. You're gonna need to start putting these in the pressure pot, because those bubbles are gonna kill it.
Should I continue thinking?
Are they all like that?
I don't know. That was like, that's what you think of it.
Try another.
It looks bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, the bubbles can't be there. Yes, but you gotta understand, autistic or not, adults buying children alcohol, not good. Giant red flag. That is a sign of grooming. I don't want an "I told you so" moment here. Stop drinking with this individual. Is there another adult present? Because there should be at this point. Good Lord Almighty. I mean, you probably have had a discussion in high school about this kind of behavior from adults. At least I would hope so. Yes, but you should not be drinking with him. Supervised visits at this point. If he offered that alcohol to you, that is a giant red flag. I'm warning you. You're kind of playing games with your life. You're kind of playing games with your life that are extraordinarily dangerous. All right.
One of the advantages of the C4 is the opportunity for bulk smoking. Here, you can pull a large amount of contract with any number of these containers.
Where is all the food that I put down for you, crickets? Oh, my Lord.
19 years, containers coming from drug source countries. How's the container? Making sure that the commodity that's in the container is what was manifested. Good? Okay.
I like this stuff. Oh my God.
Right now we're in our federal inspection area, and we're going to be working this container. It's coming in from source country. They have bananas in it, so we're going to be that in 100%.
Now, next up we have the Monosyntropus balfouri. We have a male and a female. Yeah. Alf, I know what you're doing. So this critter right here is the male Monosyntropus balfouri. He is 7 years old, and he does have an existing leg wound that has not been dealt with, because I do not believe that I have the necessary skill level to take care of that issue. He himself is not taking care of it. He has used it to walk on. So despite the fact that it looks really janky, we have just left it there. He's 7 years old. He's already game. These tarantulas, generally speaking, don't survive past like 5 years. Well, more like 3, let alone 5, let alone 7. This is our female Monosyntropus balfouri. I'm thinking, based on the appearance of adult females that I have seen in group, thanks to Preston, she might still, believe it or not, be a subadult, which explains why she slams down food. That is subadult behavior or pregnant behavior. Alf? care for these critters is pretty straightforward. They like to have it dry. Unfortunately, so do their prey items. Just look at those crickets. They are thriving in an environment where they really should not be. Just fucking everywhere. No, you can always go Beavis and Butthead. Just an idea for a spur of the moment tattoo. Get Jake from Adventure Time. We have taken care of 2 of these critters. Then we took. Right? Yeah, we took care of 2 tarantulas. Then we're going to take care of this, and then that after the next set of. What? Plank is? That's from Ed and Nettie. You want to get a plank tattoo. Alright, kitten. Move. Move. Alright. Oh, they really should have declared that. Holy shit. Whew. Nothing? Nobody?
Boogie Daddy. That's just Boogie Daddy. Oliver.
What is this? Good puppy. Come here. Oh, I like Mojo Jojo.
Normally during inspection, we target specifically based on the country of origin. Dominican Republic is considered one of the hotspots for narcotics trafficking. Alright, especially we focus on the actual structure.
All right, go on.
Okay? This is what we call the walkthrough. We look for all small crevices anywhere that there's space or any area that's hard to access. For every single ship is different, and the bigger the ship, the longer it takes for us to be able to do it. See some of these things like this. The drug trafficking organizations, they always have the upper hand.
All right. I'll be
Right
right back, guys. Feel free to stare at my kitty cat. All right, I'll be back.
Check this area here too. We're gonna go inside. We have a couple of areas that need to be checked. It's got a hatch. Usually they're locked and they're not locked. From coming down, if we can get in it, anybody can get in it. So we gotta verify, make sure there's no contraband, narcotics, or whatnot. Today, unfortunately, we didn't find anything. We'll make our way back and we're pretty much done. All right, come on, let's go. All right. We do this often. It's hard work, but it's fun. It's rewarding. We actually find something. You know, it's a good feeling.
Darkwing Duck is from Darkwing Duck.
Good morning. Any kids that are here today? Oh, we did it? Okay. Muchas gracias. Dale, que la vaya. Buenas tardes. ¿Dónde vienes? Looks like there were some modifications done to the undercarriage of the car. ¿Cuántas frecuencias que tienes contar? ¿Algunas reparaciones que le han hecho al vehículo? So we're going to go ahead and do an inspection on the vehicle right now and to see if there's any tampering done to the vehicle that would show signs of having some type of illegal narcotics in the vehicle. Haz un favor, se baja del vehículo, desengancha el cofre, quite todos los seguros, una asiento aquí en esta mesa hacia el otro lado, ¿ok? Bingo! Packages.
About an hour ago, CBP intercepted a vehicle. The driver, she's very scared, very hesitant to talk to us. Looks like it's laden with 7 to 10 keys of what we think is cocaine. One tool we do use is what we call a controlled delivery. What we do is when we need the cooperation of one of our violators, we use them to attempt to deliver those narcotics to another individual in hopes to further identify the narcotics organization and further the investigation.
Move, Duchess!
I do, yeah, I do. What?
Seriously, she literally stood right in the way, sniffing the ground. Darkwing Duck, oh my god. We're going on a trip back in time.
And if he cooperates, we'll try to deliver it to the next person. The whole idea is to move up the chain, take down the initial driver, take up the pickup individual, hopefully that leads to the staff.
It's a 90s thing, Preston. Yeah, unfortunately, child, it was before your time. It makes me feel like I need to start walking with a cane. Luckily, we've got one, but it's not allowed in some areas because it's got a sharp and pointy built in. It's meant for stabbing. Hell, the grip on the bottom of it doesn't even work that well on slick surfaces. I should know when I hurt myself. I tried using it in a practical manner. I almost needed an afterlife planner. So this, right here, ladies and germs, is... Wait, hold on. Yeah, that was last week. Last week we did 33 push-ups, and then 29, and then 12, and then 20. And we only did 11 dips. This time we did 12 dips. Hopefully, we'll be able to do more now that I'm drinking like a fucking mule. Last time I got super dehydrated and it killed the vibe. This is the La Ciudad Para Habana. We're doing all right. Not the best. One of the guys who basically my father took under his wing as almost like a fifth son, if you would. He had to cut his trip up in Alaska short for gold dredging because of an ankle injury that he managed to get, and then subsequently, didn't take care of, didn't have the time to take care of because he was chasing his dreams. But
What?
he had to cut it short, and he's feeling really, really down about that. I'm hoping he can pick it up back again next year. The man really did try. The problem is, if you don't have a strong body and you try chasing those dreams, sometimes it doesn't end very well, and it's heartbreaking. So I'm really rooting for the guy. What the fuck? You will have this tarantula's baby someday. Well, maybe. Somebody's got a male. I will go and see about pairing her up, but you better be ready for 1,500 offspring, because you're going to be buying the whole egg sack, even if it's for like $100 shipped out to you. You will be buying it. I don't think. Well, actually, it would technically be a trade, because if you're trading us, if you're giving us the roaches, then an egg sack in return wouldn't be that bad. That would actually be understandable, because the roaches would probably be worth more in the long run than the La Ciudad Para Habana tarantula offspring, which typically in a store setting, these tarantulas, generally speaking, as slings, run about $30. So I'm pretty sure the roaches that you're giving us in a store setting could potentially go for much higher, because they are rarer than these tarantulas. Hey, Abel Dean. So when the time comes, maybe we will find a male after she molts again. We will pair her up, and then we will find a way to ship the egg sac to you, hopefully in one piece. That would be fantastic. I got halfway through the whole, oh, you're going to buy it off of us thing, and I realized, no, because technically we'll probably be starting a roach colony with something much more expensive. Yeah. People are going to swoon over those roaches, I swear to God. If you guys haven't looked it up, look up, what was it? Was it Halloween roaches or pumpkin roaches? Halloween roaches. That's what we're talking about here. Preston has got some. So, yeah, Preston. Yeah. Each sling individually? Fuck no. Preston, that shit would be so expensive, and you damn well know it. There's no way, dude. 1,000 to 2,000 slings individually sent. Bro, you're going to bankrupt my ass. So this right here is a La Ciudad Para Habana, or salmon pink bird. salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. I will pick it up, honey, I swear. These creatures are very easy to get your hands on. That's because when they reproduce, they usually put out approximately 1,500 to 2,000 slings per clutch. So you're looking at like thousands of mouths to feed per successful pairing. And oh boy, can they be a handful. Now it sounds like Preston has got the setup in place where he could probably take care of 1,500 slings. And if we can get our crickets off the ground, we could probably do the same. But he's hinting that he wants me to ship out when the day comes, because now it very well could just be a when the day comes, the slings individually in the mail, as if mailing shit isn't expensive. Preston's got high standards. He's got very high standards. Whew, boy. My bank account's already crying. Now this tarantula, well, that's the same thing that we're dealing with. At this rate, we might be able to find you a male too. Oh God, both houses producing babies. Lord have mercy. Do you have any idea how long it would take for me to get through all of the individual feedings on the weekends? It would be the whole fucking weekend feeding these tarantulas. Look at her, though. So these are fairly docile when they get older. They like to live above the ground unless they're getting close to molting, in which case they will go and bury themselves, so to speak. She only digs a burrow when she is close to molting. That's it. Other than that, she lives above ground. This is how she likes it. She did not interact with anything that we put in her cage. She did not find it funny or fun. She did not delight in the greenery. She did not like to climb on the shit. She just liked to have her cage. Voila! Sometimes she'll decorate her water dish with poop. Outside of that, this is what she likes. Yeah, Preston, ours is not mature either. Ours is, however, a rescue. There was an individual that was trying to sell her exotic collection, and we found her on a chat on one of the Reptile Expo groups. We're like, okay, well, rather than going to the expo, we're going to go down, we're going to meet her, and we're going to get the salmon pink bird eater off of her. We get down there. She's driving a Outback hatchback. All of her animals are in the back of the vehicle. None of them have direct heat on them. The interior temperature in the back of that vehicle is probably around 54 to 56 degrees. Animals are doing good. We still bought this one for, I think it was either between 30 and 50 bucks. And she was limp. And I took a chance, took her home, got her in a warm environment, and I hand watered her every day using a wet paper towel and a fork. Plastic fork, but a fork. And after about 2 weeks of doing this, she finally came to, and right up until the third to last molt, she was a handful. She wanted a pound of flesh for every time we interacted with her cage. She did not like to be manhandled, or she liked to be manhandled too much, because when we had her in here, I went to go and deal with her cage. Once she felt that things were getting misted, she ran right up one arm to the top of the other, and I put her right back in the cage. For my sexed female, but I'd say you got a good deal. She's a good size. Oh yeah, well, she wasn't always a good size. Like I said, we got her, and I should probably share some of those videos again with the group. But when we got her, she was like maybe this big. Her legs all stretched out. And now she's like She's bigger, wider than my hand. Not as fat as my hand because I've got those potato farmer fingers. But, yeah. Woo, big tarantula. So, gotta make sure that I'm keeping up on the time. Unfortunately, we cannot get around too much tonight. It's already 9:10. Shit. All right. We're only doing 6 sets overall. 3 of the push-ups, 3 of the dips, if my body will let me. So let's get out. Legs, the Therafosa. Hold on. Oh, we're not even close to being done, though. I'm just hoping my body is hydrated enough. Last week was so disheartening. All right. She is not flipped over yet, so we are good to go. We have got to be gentle when taking the cage out because she is that level of pre-molt. We don't want to startle her. There we go. Good soup. Now we had 35. We probably did more push-ups in the first set, but I went back from, I think it was like 28 to 25 after the dogs interacted with me. So I feel that we got a little bit more fairer a number. We did 35 decline push-ups to start, 28. And if we can end on higher 20s again, we get closer to my overall goal, which is to be able to do 100 decline push-ups in 3 sets. In order to effectively do that, I think it would have to be like around 3 sets of 34, generally speaking, to get the number that I would technically be looking for. Slow night. Yeah, I know. Other people got other things to do. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I would have background music playing, but they hit me for fucking copyright shit every damn time. So this is our Therafosa apophysis, our Goliath pink leg, or pink foot, not pink toe. Pink toes are the avicularia avicularia. So this gal is very much ready to flip over, looking for new webbing on the ground, which I can see some wet substrate, some wet webbing, but I don't see new webbing. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Well, we did get 6 likes. And you know, no matter what we do, I'm still going to be here. No matter what happens, I will be here every single night. And eventually people will catch on and they will realize that I am somebody they can count on to be here, to talk to, or they're just going to have to miss out. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. When it comes to making things interesting, I am trying to write poems every single night. Today was hectic as heck. First of all, getting older sucks. I had 1 energy drink and I had creatine, and I could not, for the life of me, stop having to go and use the restroom for the first half of the day. So don't get me started on why that is a giant red flag medically. I understand, but I already went to the doctor, and you know what the doctor said? There's nothing there. Little bit of a distended bladder. The matter is with the bladder. The Therafosa apophysis, you want to make sure that its environment is humid. Hence why we have the mister. Generally speaking, when it's not pre-molt, Do you want to feed it every week? A lot of people power feed. They go twice a week. We don't want to do that. We want more time with our pets, whether they are females or males. This is one that I personally wouldn't mind breeding in the future. However, she is one that's going to have a buttload of babies that are going to be just as hard to take care of as she is. But they're going to be worth the money. See, unlike the Lasiodora parahabana, this tarantula has been known to, as a sling, go for well over $100 every time. It doesn't matter if they are flush in the market or not. These are good to go. You just got to take care of them like they are a legitimate pet no matter what, which I obviously recommend no matter what. It doesn't matter if you have the standard Asian forest scorpion or the Theraphosa apopsis. If you bought it, it is your responsibility. Don't let responsibility slip. What are you chewing on over there? Working on resin, honey? Are you working on resin? Friday night dinner, kind of. We went over to Fultano's. I had the other for lunch. She made dinner. I did the dishes. But we had dinner at home. We had lunch out abroad. Had to go and get my tires looked at Les Schwab.
I couldn't find one of your overseas crashers.
Do I have one?
Somewhere. You have 3 altogether.
But you couldn't find one of them.
No, I only found one of mine.
All right, well, yay.
Oh my god, do you see the cats in here? Especially
Oh.
Oh, and look at the blue skull.
Ooh.
I just did highlights.
And look at this mess! What are you fucking playing with here? What is this? Give me that. Why? Duchess.
What was it?
It's like straight up garbage. Little. Thank you, honey. Is it supposed to be cooler? Alright.
'78's the high.
Damn. A little bit more of that fall weather I've been looking for. I went and got they call it all-you-can-eat salad bar. But there was nothing salad about the bar that I set for myself. I had a lot of protein, probably too much ranch, a lot of vegetation, cheese. Oh, the cheese. All right, here we go. Coming over with our little dip bar. And this will tell us if I kept myself hydrated enough. So, dips are becoming one of my favorite exercises, and the fact that I couldn't do more than one set last time really hurt my heart. So, one, two. No, what the fuck? What is going on with my body? How much water do I need to drink? I got 2 done instead of none. Fuck. That is depressing. hell was that? Very depressing. One. Two. Oh, okay. We're gonna call it 4 for now. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're gonna move this just slightly out of the way. More than we did last time, but still. What the fuck? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. I'll get where I want to be, but damn, is it taking long. Since we only did 4 of those, the only dips I can do is ranch. Huh. I'm probably going to do 20 of these. I've been drinking enough water. I don't know why my body wouldn't be able to handle it. Duchess, go on. Get out of here.
Found one.
Does it smell okay?
Smells fine, but dog cat hair.
All right. Oliver, go.
So did you like that blue one?
Yep.
That just smelled.
All right. Let's see if my body will at least let me do these. 1, 2. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Ugh. All right. All right. One second. It's 13. think I'm doing my math wrong. 60. Definitely doing my math wrong. Okay. We'll count those up here in a little bit. So this cage belongs to our hopefully pregnant or pre-molt little, and she is definitely thicker than she appears. Look at that. Yeah, I'm on all messages, just making sure. Care for these critters is pretty straightforward. They are tropical terrestrial scorpions, or mostly terrestrial. They do climb up rough surfaces, but they tend to like to live on or under the ground. We have a flat container for her to go and live under. We have semi-moist dirt right now. We're going to go and work on that here in a second. Have you lost your mind with the thumbnail? That is hilarious. Me getting chased by a bunch of fucking Karens. Hey, listen, Jason. I ran it by my first. If my wife thinks it's funny, then it's funny, okay? That's just the way the cookie crumbles, my guy. If my wife thought it was a touch too much, she would let me know. Right, sweetie? That is hilarious. I'm starting to like when it works. All right, so I've had some problems with the AI function on Gemini. Every so often, I'll throw out a prompt with a picture of myself, and it'll say, I'm sorry, but I cannot use your likeness in this prompt because it goes against my my rules, my set parameters. And I'm just like, the fuck you mean it goes against your rules? You just did this for me the other day. She's just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Dana, how's it going? But yeah, she is looking thick. She is looking like an absolute brick. Now, if it's just pre-molt or if she's pregnant, I still say that the patterning right there on that last little bit of skin, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the way that looks, it almost looks like there could be a scorpion tail under that, like a beba tail, but I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. We are finishing up the night. We have, I think, 2 sets left to go. Maybe one. I think it's 2. We managed to do 12 dips and a gaggle of push-ups. So that's 13, 18, 4, 6, 7. We have done 78 decline push-ups, which means altogether we only need like 22, I think, right? 22 to hit 100 tonight. That's it. That's all we need. And then we have those set to go, and we need to work on building up for the dips. The dips are something that I desperately want. I want to be able to do dips as much as I can, but we are hitting a little bit of a snag. I'm going to drink a little bit more water to try and boost it, because I might be dehydrated. I've been using the bathroom all fucking morning. So water on water on water on water. This is the second water bottle of this size that I have drinking tonight. If I am dehydrated, I need a doctor, okay? Unless I drank the whole thing like I just drank and got water on my shirt rather than down my gullet. Be like, you're dehydrated. How the fuck am I I just drank a gallon of water. Tell me, Doc, how am I dehydrated?
Welcome to my world.
You're going to hurt your kidneys. I can't help it at this point. You're going to stress them out. I'm stressed out. Might as well make it a whole body affair. All right.
That's ridiculous.
What?
That you have to pay a duty on stuff that you buy elsewhere.
No, that's a tax. Guys, I hate
taxes where you buy it, and then you have to pay more.
Yeah, this is what drives me nuts. All right, I know a lot of individuals out there that are sold on the idea of taxes. And as somebody that comes from Oregon, let me tell you, the idea that taxes are going to help build up your society is absolutely hogwash in today's climate. And we know it's all a lie. Okay? Because we see it working out in real time. Tina Kotek, here in Oregon, wasted tax dollars by the millions on at least one project under her belt that had to do with toll booths that would never get used for revenue, which she was told that she decided she was going to build fucking anyway. They ran out of money with ODOT. Now she's trying to tax we the people because she mismanaged funding that she knew, after she was told, would not be able to be brought back by the project that she was trying to rear. Under the previous governor, they were trying to establish a new bridge between Washington and Oregon. They spent millions, hundreds of millions of dollars on the planning. And then after they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on the planning, they dropped the project and left the bill for the taxpayers. When I tell you that more taxes does not equal a safer, more secure society, I mean it. We would have that famed utopia if our government wasn't either or running stupid. Stop trusting the government to do what it's supposed to. My stomach is taking the heat. My wallet's taking the heat. Me. Fucking, like, if there were competence, within the government, maybe I could stomach being a liberal. Maybe I could stomach trusting the government officials like the conservatives do. But as it stands, there is but a handful of political individuals out there that are willing to go for it. I only trust my spiders. That's right. Because it doesn't matter in today's climate whether you are lefty or a righty. They're either corrupt or incompetent. I would trust the majority of my subscribers on here to run the establishment more than I do the current folks in power. The gravity of what we have to endure as citizens of the United States, given the fact that we were meant to be a free people, free from government tyranny, free from government overreach, and free from excessive taxes, what we have to endure now is absolutely appalling. And if our forefathers had seen what was coming, I'm pretty sure they would have written a few more items in the Bill of Rights and Constitution. They already basically wrote that as a people, if it gets bad enough, we can toss the whole thing and start over again. What the fuck is Apollo? Girl, why are you looking stressed out? That is a Haggerty stress curl that she's got going on right there. Last Dab Apollo. I've never seen it or never heard of it. Tomorrow we will be feeding these critters. She's looking rather stressed out. It could be from a lack of food, or it could be that the cats jumped up on the cage earlier. It's such a weird pain. Like a hospital visit that's a little long overdue. Coming my way. Yes. I think we need to go and make sure we have some jumping spiders in the house. We got a bunch of baby false widows coming out of the woodwork. I don't know where the female jumper is that we had here before, but she is currently MIA. All right. So the tarantula that I just showed you is our white Negro. She is a tropical terrestrial tarantula typically found in South America in the wild. She makes for an interesting, albeit somewhat, if not entirely, defensive animal that likes her privacy. By the way, yeah, talking about weird pain and stomach issues, my establishment where I work put on a kind of like a Taco Wednesday, and they had cooked jalapenos with the seeds still in them. So I knew there was going to be a little bit of heat. What I did not realize is that it was going to be a farce. Because like the next day in the morning, I felt like I needed to do something. So I ran for it, and I got in there, and it was just standard. And I was just like, my fucking system told me it was an emergency. I get in here, and you give me that? The fuck? What? All right. Did you fix it? Oh, yes. I love it. I wish we could get the paint to get on a little thicker, but I love it. And I think they're going to love it too. Should I do the teeth all blue like too? Yeah. Although you might want to. Do you have like aquamarine? Oh, you do. It's like right there. Something like that, like a lighter blue. It's not the light blue that you've got. Yeah. I don't know if white would work really well with the blue. Is what I'm saying. It worked really well with the green. You want to try white? Or I just have the one. And we'll see how people like it. Well, this is going to be a test run. It's off! But yeah, ran for nothing. I ran for the steps. That's why I ran. All right. My janky ass floors. we go. I'm hoping for freaking 22. That's what I need to get 100. 100 decline push-ups in 3 sets, if my math is correct.
We had intel on a person arriving off the Dominican Republic flight based on some recent travel history, so we are conducting a more in-depth inspection.
What's the news?
How long is he staying here? This is ridiculous. He's got 40 pairs of sneakers. Yeah. Perfect shoes and all.
1, 2.
This is not somebody that's coming here for fun. No way, no how.
11,
Anything and everything that someone might
13,
smuggle into the United
14,
States. Shoes and sneakers and boots are a good method.
16, 18.
Hollow out the inside of the fingers and you fill them with whatever it is. Pills,
19.
powder. So,
Oh, honey. Oh, fuck. Too shy. Touche, buddy. That sucks. Hey, baby. Hey, you puppies. Hey, you puppies.
I don't believe most of the stories.
Well,
Let's do a little better. Tell us exactly why you're here, okay?
yeah, better. Yeah, what you want right there. Oh, yeah. Come here. Oliver. And I've got the kitty right here. Duchess! Duchess!
A lot of the smugglers are using social media tactics where they use Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok to try recruit young adults, let's say anywhere from the range of 16 to 24, 25 years. They deceive them by telling them they're going to win money, and that's so unfortunate because once we intercept them with our content,
You don't even like forehead kisses. Don't look at me like that. She does. Then we get the little kitty cat over here. Yeah. Alright, go on. Go on. Yes, for you.
Yes, sir. Can you make your way over to the
Whoop.
public restroom on the south side of the building? We had a phone report, a suspicious package in the restroom right over here by the toilet to the right. The canine did alert when we found it. I see something on the floor.
Oh. Hey, Bronco. How's it going? Yeah, Alf, that doesn't surprise me. Did they know that you're technically Native American, though? So it's like, it's not as bad but it's still pretty terrible. Yeah, Oliver the goodest boy until he yanks your ass off the porch. Whew. My word. Now, deal with these three guys. I think they were just... Duchess was because her mom's name was Precious. And I like the name Duchess because that was the name of the dog that Archer's mom had. And Oliver... Where did Oliver get his name? My wife thought about Oliver's name. So this right here is a Harpictera pulchrips. It is an arid terrestrial species of tarantula, typically found in Africa. It does not like it overly wet, so it doesn't get a cage that's overly wet. They are also a tarantula that is known for liking their privacy, although when I read up online, it said that they were the, generally speaking, the most docile species. Yes, it's because they live underground most of their lives. But I love him nonetheless. And I already took my protein shake, so don't worry about that. Oh, Alf. Come on, man. You're going to get away with that one this one time, but don't... You know what we call you in America? Pain in the ass. So these are Lasiociano sazamai. They are tropical. They are terrestrial. They are smaller tarantulas, typically found in the same locations as the salmon pink bird eater, the Theraphosa apophysis, except these guys don't get to a size that makes you go, oh dear God. As a matter of fact, they're probably by the female house spiders that we have here. That is not the scientific name, and you should go into a corner and hang your head low for what you just freaking tried calling that. Alf is not right in the head. He's like, I never claimed to be. This is another Lasiociano sazamai. Abdomen's a little bit bigger on this one because he was not into throwing those urticating hairs or being a little shit. So he has managed to keep urticating hairs that fill him out just a little bit more. He also eats a little bit better. Look at that. I don't even want to know what Canadian pop rocks are. Knowing you, it's probably Gay. Oh dear God, why? You're wrong for that. Oh my God. I knew that was going to be a bad one. All right. That I was aware of. So, Canada committed a little bit of cultural appropriation there. Anywho, and I know that made you laugh when I said that. Okay. At least Alf. The rest of you are probably like, oh my God.
So 20 days in the Bronx, correct? Yeah. But nowhere else?
Oh my God. I think I lost a like on that joke. Fuck. Terrible. That's rude, you guys. So rude.
What do you think? I agree.
Come on.
I agree with that.
Two,
I don't think he's an internal eye.
3,
Anything else?
4. Woo.
We finished our questioning. I came to the conclusion with my partner that he was going to meet the people he said he was going to meet. He supplied phone numbers, and he was on his way to enjoy his 20 days here in the United States. Thank you. His baggage did not make any sense to me, but that's me. I'm a simple guy. I have only a few pairs of sneakers, a funny pair, that a pair I wear around. So that would be how many would be in the price we gave you two.
The mission of FDA is to promote and protect the public health at the ports of entry. We do
Whew.
that by looking to make sure that the products that are being imported meet the requirements for the Food and Drug Administration, whether that's information about the manufacturer of the product itself.
All right, Wolf. That's enough.
These have been looked at yet? When we get shipments that come in on our UPS label, it does provide a description of what the items are potentially be, and for this formula,
I still didn't stay as hydrated as I needed to.
So, in the packaging, it was baby formula. What's crazy about this, they paid $196 for 2 cans. Experiencing a shortage and impacting many families across the country currently. There are many shelves empty and
Three.
children's formula due to
All right, that'll be the end of that.
heartfelt concerns to consumers, so that's why we are ensuring that these shipments are getting to them as promptly as possible.
Whew.
196 for children. It shows the dire need that people are having right now for the store delivery. So this is something we definitely want to hurry up and get out to the baby.
All right, here we go. Right, the crickets.
For the customer.
Are you just about done?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are certain products that
If you want to make it go faster, get the water dish out of the lizard cage, wipe it out, refill it, put it in. I gotta go clean out the dead out of the cricket enclosure. Not exactly sure what is doing them in, but they are not having a good time. Well, they're out of food. How the fuck did you guys run out of food? I feed you every day. Okay, all these guys are alive. Two dead. One mold. You look like you ate yourself to death. Like, what the hell? That was a molt.
Excuse me.
All right. Hey, Miss Brown. Feeding spiders and lizards. Yes. We are also trying to get them to reproduce, which is, I don't understand it. It's complaint time. I've got a complaint for this whole fucking fiasco. I put crickets in to the Balfouri cage, species tarantula that is typically found in Yemen. Put crickets in there. They have 3 generations of crickets going in the Balfouri cage. We had a temporary holding enclosure for crickets in, hold on, this right here. Looks like a shit show. Okay? 3 generations up in this bitch. All right? Going strong. But when I go out of my way to make the appropriate environment, they die. It's arid, plenty of food, plenty of water, lots of hiding places, dirt to lay their eggs in, they die. But when it's a shit show or their lives are in danger, they reproduce faster than jackrabbits. Make it make sense. Actually omnivorous. They will go out of their way primarily to eat vegetation, but if given the chance and if hungry enough, they will go after sources of protein such as the animals that you leave them in the cages with, which is why, generally speaking, if you have an animal that is close to pre-molt or is encountering a moment of pre-molt where it stops eating because it is about to cast off its old clothes, so to speak, you don't want to leave prey items in the cage with them. So what we do is, if they are in a cage with a predator, like for instance our Monocentropas balfouri cage, we tend to give them their favorite chow, fish flakes. It's a little bit of both worlds. It is a little bit of plant matter, and it is a little bit of fish protein. By the way, that's kind of fucked up. There is fish meal and shrimp meal in this, so you are feeding goldfish fish. I mean, that's how they usually probably eat out in the wild to some extent. But they don't tell you what kind of fish it is, and given that goldfish are kind of an easy commodity to get out in the real world, it would not surprise me if you were feeding goldfish. But they love it. They love this stuff. The crickets literally ate all of the large sums of goldfish flakes that I just gave them. And that's why I was just like, are you kidding me? I bred crickets once. Yeah, they're not too bad. The orange-head roaches are worse. They are so much worse. Especially when you go to pick the adults up and they spray you. That's why we're getting rid of the colony, and we are going with the Halloween hissers. We have a guy on here that is willing to give us some, and since he is willing to give us some hissers, if it's actually going to happen, then I could in the future foresee us pairing up our current largest tarantula with a male to get him an egg sac. Because technically speaking, the hisser cockroaches are worth more than the Lasiodor parahabana. That is wildly disgusting when you think about it. It's like feeding pigs pork products. But then again, out in the wild, if it's not goldfish, because there are other farmed fish out there, if it's not goldfish, other fish flakes, then that's more the natural flow. Goldfish, if I'm not mistaken, are related to koi, which are omnivorous. They will go and they will eat other fish if they get the chance. They were great and easy to sell too. Yeah, we got dubias. We got a good batch of dubias too. The problem is the main way to sell them would be on Facebook Marketplace. And guess what Facebook Marketplace doesn't let you do? Fucking sell animals online. Ah! All right. Okay. Where is my tablet? Is that in here? What? You okay, honey? Other than the realization that we have to get up at the ass crack of dawn tomorrow.
In 7 hours.
Oh, fuck. It's already 7 hours. Your mom knows that we actually need to sleep to survive, right? She does realize this? I don't think she does. I think she thinks we're robots that can get up at 5 and be A-okay. She wants me to help sell things, but I'm not going to have the brain power to do so tomorrow. So she's going to get what she gets. And if it's going to be a problem, then maybe we should go and talk about cutoff times for getting up in the morning.
Have fun with that. I do not want any backlash.
Oh my God. This fucking tablet. All I want to do is get to the damn calculator. That's all I want to do. There it is. Found the calculator. Hey, Pancake. Yeah, they really crack down. It's obscene, though, because I've literally seen people selling porn on there. But selling animals for feeders is a no-no. I guess drawing close to prostitution's okay, but selling your animals is against policies. Plus 15, plus 20. We were 2 push-ups away from 100 decline push-ups.
You say you were 2 away?
2 away.
Go do 2, honey.
I'm not going to do that.
Drop again.
That's cheating. Plus, it's not good this close to bedtime. All right, so we have 12 dips plus 4, that's 16, plus 7, that is 20, 23 dips tonight. Would have gotten more, but I was dehydrated again. We started out with 12. Managed to get 12 dips in. For those that don't know, here, let me show you. Dips are these. Come over this thing right here, right? Get up on the bar. You go up. And then you want to go down. And then up. That's a dip. And it's good for strengthening your pectoral and your triceps. It is like the more badass version of push-ups altogether. It doesn't matter what type of push-ups you do. Dips, in most cases, are going to work out those muscles better. And I want to start moving more so into dips than doing the push-ups. But it's kind of hard when I spent all day losing the majority of my fluids because I had an overactive bladder. So during this entire set, I drank 2 whole bottles of this during the whole period. And I still was coming up dehydrated. My only hope is that tomorrow I will be sore. Because I don't want all this to be for naught. 2 browns and 1 hognose little fella yesterday. I did not see that. But yeah, so that's one of the biggest issues when it comes to selling stuff online is if you're going to sell stuff online, don't even use the PM me. They don't crack down so much on videos. So just do a video about what you're selling. I like to add a little poetry to it. Give it a little pop, a little bit of background music. And away you go. Anyway, Pancake, you came in late. It is time for us to get ready for bed. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. Subscribe. I might not be the most interesting individual on here. I might be tired and worn out most nights. But I will be on here. So if you're looking for some place to just pop in and hang out online, we're the place to do it. Have a good night, stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.